Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, family. So this is Harmonics Scanner training. We're going to go over the basics of the Harmonics Scanner, as well as we're going to go into some of the strategies that the Harmonics Scanner offers. All right, or that we could use with the Harmonics Scanner. So what happens is when you first come onto the Harmonics Scanner, it's going to give you the most recent. It's going to give you the most recent scan. So what the scanner does is it's an algorithm that scans the market for patterns for you, right? This is also known as the tool that the banks use to trade as well. And of course, we want to trade with big dollars because as we are putting in penny lots and like 10-cent lots or whatever the case is, banks are putting $1 million lots, right? So we want to know what they're moving, how they're moving, and what they're doing, right? So you have a couple patterns. You'll see crab, you'll see butterfly, you'll see shark, you'll see bat. There's cipher, there's Gartley, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many different patterns that there are, and each pattern is going to show you something different, right? Now,
sorry, 1 second.
Yeah.
Do you have music playing, Sharice? Is it you?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask you to lower it down just a little bit.
Yeah, I got you. So,
thank you.
The scanner now. See on my end, it's not loud, but because I'm sharing computer audio, it's gonna be loud for you. All right. So for the scanner now, it's gonna scan the market for patterns, different patterns. As I mentioned, you have crab, butterfly, shark, bat, Gartley, cipher, like all these things, right? And if you want to know specifically what these patterns mean, then you can go into your your I Am Academy. Then you can go into your Forex Academy, and I believe in the 400 series, you're going to see the pattern names of the Harmonics Scanner. And these videos, cool. And these videos, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And these videos are basically going to, oh, hey, Eb. I didn't even see Eb popped up on here. What's up, girl?
Hey, I just got here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to get into it, so. These videos are basically going to explain to you each of these patterns and what they mean, how they move, all that stuff. For this purpose, though, we don't necessarily need to know that right now. You can definitely, of course, go back, watch all the videos, but for the purpose of this training, it's not too necessary to know what each pattern means, right? All you want to pay attention to is your D point candle, right? You want to pay attention to where your parameters are laying as well on this chart, right? So your parameters, and this is for Sally, you have your stop loss, your entry price, and your TP, which is your take profit, okay? So when these are going to be the numbers that you're going to take to enter into your trades. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Did you get a chance to look through MetaTrader 4, the app, yet?
I think so. I don't remember.
Okay, cool. No worries. So I'll get into that later then. But yeah, so these are going to be your 3 parameters, and these are going to be the parameters that you're always going to see. So you need to know this, right? Your stop loss, your entry price, and your TPs, right? Now, as you know, we can actually trade money by buying the market and as well as by selling the market, okay? Now, by doing this, that's going to change the way our parameters are laid out on the scanner, okay? And then this is where you're also going to get these patterns that come into play, right? But you are going to have when you're entering in for a sell, your stop loss is going to be above your entry point, okay? And when you're going in for a buy, your stop loss is going to be below your entry point. Your TPs are going to be above, right? So for the sell, you have your stop loss, your entry point lower than that, and then your TP1 is lower, your TP2 is even lower, your TP3 is way beyond, right? Because if we're selling the market, let's say we enter into the market right here, right? We enter into the market here, orange, look at that line. So if we enter into the market right here, our take profits, and remember, our take profit is where we make our money, right? Our take profits being lower, that is where we want them to be basically. So TP1 and then your TP2 is even lower and then your TP3 is even lower, right? Now what happens is we make money based off of how many pips move in this market, right? So from here to TP1, remember these are all just price points. Here to TP1 is 20 pips. Here to TP2 is about 35 pips. And then here to TP3 is about 60 pips, right? So when we're looking at these patterns and we see our stop loss on the top and our TPs at the bottom, the market is calling for a sell. It doesn't tell you that, but that's how you're gonna know, okay? Now, if we look for one, let's look for a buy. Boom, perfect, first one, that's how I like it. So as we enter in to this trade, Euro JPY, right? Your stop loss is gonna be below. Here is your entry point, and then you're gonna have your TP1 above, your TP2 even higher, and then your TP3 is way beyond, right? And again, these are price points. Here's gonna be the price at the side of your chart. And then here from entry to TP1 is 40 pips. The stop loss is about 20 pips. TP2 is about 65 pips smashed. TP3 is 105 pips, still pending, right? So this is just like, this is what the scanner is going to give you. Here are the pairs. Here are the pairs on the side. Hugo's Way really has some different pairs these days. Here we go. You pick your time frame after you pick your broker. Then you look for pairs, right? This is active, but this is the entry point. It never came down to entry point as yet, right? And then TP1, here to here, still 65 pips. TP2, about 100 pips. TP3, 150 pips, right? You're gonna know what time frame you're on by this little thing in the corner, as well as the pair. This is the pattern. This is the broker, and this is the time frame the pattern is called on, not the time frame you're currently sitting on. Because I can change it to the 4 hour, and this is still going to be the H1 cipher. Okay. So basic harmonic scanner entries without any strategies. That's the first thing I'm going to go over. And then I will pick the MA cross, and I'll talk about shooting star with the MA cross as well. Okay. So 40 minutes. All right. Hold on, guys. I'll make sure I get rid of this information off.
Reese,
Yes.
I have a question.
Answer.
You see that chart we're looking at right now?
Yes.
Why is it that the entry point is that much lower than where the D is?
Because the D point is going to sit at the bottom of the candle. The lowest point of the candle for the buy, and then for the sell, it's going to be the highest point of the candle.
Okay, because I saw some space between where the 2 points meet on the chart versus where the entry point line is. That's what I was wondering if there was a reason for the space between the two.
That's just how price moved. There's really nothing else to that. The D point follows the candle, not where the entry is.
All right.
Cool. So what you want to do is do you remember your buy limits and sell limits and all that, Sean? Muted.
Yes, I do.
Okay, bad. Okay, cool. So what we could do in this scenario, there we go. In this scenario now, we can technically put what's called a buy limit for your entry point, right?
Yep.
And what a buy limit is, a buy limit is where your entry price is below where the current market is. So current market is right here, right? So you want the market to drop back down to this number and then turn around for the buy. That's what a buy limit is. So this is what we can do in this scenario because this never really came down to our entry point. However, sometimes it will do that and still take off and hit TP 1, 2, and 3. So it all depends on your judgment. With this long wick and with price being so far already, I wouldn't do it. That's me. From losing, it's already 40 pips up. I would not touch this. 40 pip stop loss too. So you would have an 80 pip stop loss for a small TP one. I wouldn't do it. You see what I'm saying? But if it was
That's
down,
a risk reward relationship you were talking about, right?
exactly.
All right.
But if we caught it from down here, you're only 10 pips, not 10, 12 pips from your TP1, from your entry, which is not as bad as 40 pips. See what I'm saying?
All right.
So you do that, and then you measure how far you want to take it, right? So what you want is you want the D point to be around entry, below entry preferably, or the candle itself, I should say. But this has to be set. This D point candle is not set. How do you know a D point candle is set? You want to wait for the second candle to form, and then this has not moved. That's when you'll figure out if this candle is set, okay? So that's basically what you do. We look at trade way. Let's look at the most recent pair for the 1 hour NZD USD. This is what we were just looking at. Euro NZD. See, cool. Right here. Oh, excuse me.
You're not allowed to like yawn like that. You weren't working last night.
Was that?
You're not allowed to yawn like that. You weren't working last night.
I know. I was though. I was up late. I was up till like 4 o'clock.
All right.
Yeah. But yes. Sorry, I'm just seeing something here.
So this would be a butterfly pattern based on the H1 time frame, right?
Yes. But if I decide to change my candles, if I go to 15-minute, it's still the H1 butterfly.
That's the formation itself was set based on the 1 hour time frame.
Yes.
All right. I got you.
So you see like right here, you see how close price came to entry? Literally like 3 pips. Right?
So the entry point was set before the D point?
You're gonna get it together. Like once the pattern is there, you're gonna have the entry points.
Okay.
But the thing is, sometimes this D point moves regardless.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, so just this was like 2 to 3 pips around entry. You could have taken that because look, it went all the way and smashed TP3.
Yeah, now you tell me.
90 pips. And it actually went all the way up 140 pips. So
Did we call out that trade last night?
Euro NZD, not that I know of. I don't know, to be honest.
I'm still in ETH USD since last night.
Oh, crypto. That one doesn't move big. It doesn't move big. I have to go back and double check it, but you can technically put a good heavy lot on that for the type of movements they're trying to catch. You're catching $1 or 2.
Oh, really? Okay, because I put the highest lots I put was a 0.04.
That's not bad. How many entries?
It's 3. 0.04, 0.04, 0.03.
Okay, yeah, no more.
That's because I'm trying to stay well below the 10% risk management ratio and stuff like that. So I didn't know that I could have put more on it.
At the same time, you want to make sure that you're not putting too many eggs in one basket.
True.
And I don't remember how quick or how fast. I know it doesn't move that fast, but I know if they're catching a good amount of pips, then you're gonna get good money from it. It just depends on how big the stop losses are.
let me ask you a question. And for everybody else on the call, I'm sorry for jumping back and forth and stuff, but Reese, the price, for example, is $386.56. That's my entry point. 386.56. How am I calculating pips with numbers that only have two numbers after the decimal point?
I believe the first number before the decimal point is the tens.
Okay.
So if that moves, what did you say the number was at?
380. Well, my entry point was 386.56.
386.56. Okay, hold on. Let's pull it up.
And right now it's at 389.50 and climbing and falling and climbing and falling.
Oh, where's the close? Can't see it. Come on, stop playing with me. There it is. Okay, so your price was
386.56.
for a what?
What do you mean?
By yourself.
So let me go back. Buy.
Call to buy 386.56. Is that where the call was made, or that's just where you entered in?
That's right. That's why I entered into it.
Where was it made?
Give me a second.
Who called it out?
Shoot. I think it was sometime last night while I was at work.
Who though? Who called it out?
Give me a sec. Trying to find it. I wanted to say Dominique, but I think I'm wrong. It may have been somebody else. Come on, where the hell are you? Come on.
Okay. What are your TPs?
Um, 415.
415.
Yeah. Then 408.45
415.
and 402.22.
8. And
402.22.
Okay. Cool. And then your stop loss?
379.77.
379.77. Somewhere around there. So So first of all, we're in profit, which is good.
Yes.
Second of all, let's see. What's our risk to reward? It got super bright, so like now I can't see my screen. 68 pip. Risk 160. Almost a 1 to 3 for TP1, not bad. And then TP2, 1 to 4. And then TP3, about 1 to 5. I like it, not bad. Now, hold. I don't know where it came from, but I'm looking at oh, it hit entry. Interesting. I'm gonna look at this and I'm gonna get back to you.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm trying to get into some shade here.
Because I was on last night with Lester at Markham Station, right? And so I jumped on a trade and showed him the trade from the get-go from the time I jumped on. So last night we were tracking it and just watch the numbers go up and down, that sort of thing. And the numbers started to go up high, like $10, $12 profit and that sort of thing. And so I said, so I can either stay in the trade and take that chance, or I can move my stop loss up to the risk management, the whole 9 yards, and you start to get it and that sort of thing. So I'm going to give him I'm going to give you his number to give him a call, Reese.
Okay.
Because he says he's interested.
Let's go.
Hey, listen, ain't no better proof than making money, right? So we made, what, $30 last night? 31, I think it was 31.11 we made last night in maybe an hour or two.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, listen, he looked like he was very interested in the conversations we were having yesterday.
Yeah, I know. That's why the thing is, when you told me we were just about to walk out the door on Sunday morning, right? So I said to him, all right, cool. Let me just show him the proof is in the pudding from the get-go, right?
Mm-hmm. I like it. Okay, cool. So let's go back to the scanner.
Yes.
Let's.
Again, I apologize for going on a tangent.
No, we good. I like it. This is self-explanatory. I want to get into one of these now. Do I have MA cross on here?
Yeah. Where'd all them strategies come from?
Oh. I will.
I forgot. There's a few that you haven't shown me yet.
Mm-hmm. Some of them are just chart markups that I've saved.
Okay.
I want to say that this is MA cross, and this isn't even the right MA cross. Oh, I don't have this one lined up. Let me go on in the actual Gold Cup and see if I can.
Oh, that trade came from I was on with the Forex chick last night. That's where that trade came from.
Okay. Yeah, I was on with her last night too. I don't have the.
I jumped on about 10:30. Tried to get on the SPX 500 trade that they had pushed out. By the time I got to it, the entry point numbers already changed, and I was like, yeah, no, I ain't taking that chance. So I bowed out of that one because I couldn't tell if it was a buy limit or a sell limit or whatever it was on it. So I just jumped. I didn't even bother to get in on that one, but then I got in on the ETH USD.
Okay, got you.
Told you I figured out how to get on her live calls.
Good. Okay. So this is the MA Cross Max Sauce. Whatever you want to call it. This is the shooting star. How simple. So basically, when it comes to the shooting star, what you want, first of all, you're going to have your 50 EMA. You're going to have your 4 EMA, which is your black line. The 4 is the black line. The 50 is the blue line.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have your 10 EMA, which is the purple line, right? Then you're going to have your MA and EMA cross. What are you showing? At 10-4.
You said this is shooting star, right?
Yes. Oh, you're right. I don't even think I need this one.
Say again?
So I don't even think I need this one. I'm gonna leave it anyways, because then you know when the crosses happen. So MA, EMA cross, you're gonna go to 10-4 settings. You're gonna get rid of these ones and just have your crosses active. Ooh, excuse me.
That's you.
Thank you. And then you're gonna have your SAR, your parabolic SAR, which is these dots.
Okay.
Right? And these dots are basically showing you, okay, you want to be under these dots for the sell. You want to be above these dots for the buy. Yeah, these dots stay above, stay below, sorry. Stay below, stay below, stay below. Right? Now I think that Lano no longer uses the Heikinashi candles. I could be wrong. But I like to use the Heikinashi candles, so I'm gonna teach it this way. I gotta plug in. Plug it in, plug it in. Okay, so with the Heikinashi candles, your flat bottom candles and your flat top candles show momentum, equal momentum. So Heikinashi candles are showing you the momentum of the trade, right? When you have a flat bottom, what happens with these candles is they open up at the half. So this candle right here, this flat bottom opened up at the half of the previous candle, this green candle right here, right? Same thing.
Say that again?
So
okay, I see what you're saying. All right, all right.
This candle here opened up at the half of the body of this candle. This candle here opened up at the half of the body of this candle. Now what happens is when there is no wick at the bottom, that's good. That just means that price is pushing in one direction. Once you get a wick, it means that price has pulled back further than the 50% of the previous candle. Did that make sense? Did you catch that?
Catching it. I'm trying to jot it down.
Okay. I'll say it again.
Hold it. Hold it. Say it again.
Okay. So for Heikinashi candles are your momentum candles. Okay. When you have a flat bottom or a flat top, that shows that the market is continuously pushing in one direction. Okay. So basically, the more flat tops, the more price is pushing. The more flat bottoms, the more price is pushing without pulling back. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, when you get a wick, like, before I even go into that, sorry. The candle opens up, the next candle opens up at the 50% of the body of the previous candle. Right? You know what?
That makes sense.
You already know how we do. You already know how we do. there a way to get rid of this? Maybe not. Okay. So, Heikin-Ashi candles. These candles show momentum. The flat bottom or the flat top candles show that there is no pullback on the market. The next candle opens up at the 50% of the body of the previous candle, right? You get another one. When you get a wick, when you get a wick on
No, the previous candle.
the,
Okay.
there. Can we see that? I feel like I should.
I see it.
It's long. I don't like long bubbles. Okay. So that's how that works, right? Now, oh, my laptop's at 28%. Okay, let's see how far I can push through. Now you have you want
So the SARs are those dots, right?
yes. Actually, okay, we got that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. So when you're looking to enter into this trade, let's just leave this here. When you're looking to enter into a trade now, right? You want the crossing of your moving averages, 10 and the 4,
Okay.
right? So even though it crossed right here, you got to look at the candle. So it really wasn't until this candle here that it crossed.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And then once you have that, so you have your flat bottom, here's one confirmation. Your SAR is below, that's another confirmation. Here, you wait till the third candle, there's your confirmation for the cross. And then even on your fourth candle, you have the 4 cross with the 50, because that's the original MA cross, right? So let's go find this guy here. That's another extra confirmation that you could take it for a run. You know what I mean?
So there are 4 confirmations for shooting star. And no, there's no alcohol in what I'm drinking.
Oh. Okay. So looking at this, right? First, you're going to look for, let's finish with this example, the flat bottom candle. That's 1.
Yep.
SAR underneath the flat bottom candle. That's 2.
Where?
The SAR underneath the flat,
Yep.
right? That's 2.
Okay.
Then you're looking for your cross, AMA cross, the 4 and the 10. That's 3. Once the 4 and the 50 cross, and you're still getting your flat bottoms, everything is still aligns, that's an extra solid confirmation.
Okay.
Right? And then you let it ride.
Let me start to buy.
Yeah, because you could technically ride this all the way out. All the way out. You're looking at 19,766. Oh, what time frame are we on? The 4 hour. That's why. Okay. But still, if you're patient, you could have been in this from the 24th last week. Would have gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 700 pips or more.
Jesus.
Let me see if I calculated that right. I think I did. If you enter in down here. Yep. 600 something pips. Could have caught that for the week.
No.
I'm gonna take a picture of this and send it to you guys.
Thank you.
Sally, I hope you're just soaking it in. Ebony. I hope you're just soaking it in. I'm gonna explain some more stuff in depth with you today. But
Okay.
that's the shooting star. And then if you want extra confirmation, you have these. Boom. Then you gotta wait for your MACDs to come above the 0 line right here, right? So this is where, if this is the candle that gave us the MA cross, right?
Yep.
So down here, we're going to draw that vertical line. And we're going to make sure that everything else lines up as well, right? This lines up. You have both your MACDs above. The green one is first. They're parallel to each other. That works. Down here now, your DMI is at 27, right? Which actually isn't bad. That just basically means that momentum is starting to pick up. 25 and above, momentum starts to pick up, right? But really, you really want it at the 40. Once it hits 40, oh yeah. And think about it. It hit 40 when it hit the 4 and the 50 crossed. Do you see where my crosshair is?
Can you zoom in on it?
Okay. So right where the 4 and the 50 cross, the 4th candle in,
Yep.
If you look at my crosshair,
Mm-hmm.
all the way at the bottom, the same candle,
Yep.
this is now at the 40 line.
Yep.
They're still above. Everything here still lines up. The SAR is underneath. We have the flat bottom candles. We're good. You take that buy and you hold that, because once the 4 and the 50 cross, it makes it even stronger. Right? You can do the same thing right here for the sell. Boom. You have your flat top candles, confirmation. Your SAR is above the flat top, right? You have the blue cross, which indicates that your 4 and your 10 crossed right here on this candle.
Yep.
Right? And if you wait till the next candle, boom, it crosses the 4 and the 50 cross right here too, right? If you go back to this candle and you line it up, and you line it up, and you line it up, same thing. This is right here at the 0 line. This is literally just crossing below. You have the green that crosses, that's good. That's good. Your DMI. See now right here, your red is above, your red is in the middle. That's what I forgot to mention for the DMI. When you want it above 40 for the buy that we were looking at, you want it above 40 for the buy. You also want to make sure that the blue line is in the middle for the buy, right?
Okay.
When you're looking at it for the sell, you want it again above 40. And for the sell, you want the red line in the middle, right? So if we wait to the next candle to get an extra solid confirmation, let's do more of this because, like, whoa, like, why is this so simple? If you're waiting for the next confirmation, you have the 4 and the 50 cross. You have your MACDs are well below the 0 line now, and then you have at the 40 line with the red in the middle. You've got like 6 confirmations. Take that damn trade.
All right. Is it set up for shooting star in the education link?
I'm not too sure. I can double check. I personally would like to get on another one of the chairman calls for Shooting Star so I can refresh my memory with the steps. But this is how I do it, and it's working.
All right. I've taken a picture of this so I can go in and set up mine the same way.
Perfect. I think whatever I left there last time, I left you. I don't even remember what I left you.
I can't remember right now either. My brain is a fog.
Okay.
I think you sent it to me on Telegram, right?
I believe so, and then it should just be saved in your Harmonics scanner when you load your scanner.
Yeah. Let me load my scanner. Where is my scanner?
When you go load your chart layout.
Yeah, I do that first. No. Oh. Give me a second.
Sally, do you have any questions? Or even Ebony, do you have any questions?
I don't have any questions right now because I feel like everything has to get like explained to me.
Yeah. I got you.
For me to actually understand what you're talking about.
Got you.
But so far, half of it made sense.
Okay, cool.
And half of it kind of made sense.
Don't worry. Once you get the terminology, it'll start to make more sense.
Yeah, Reese, you left me with the BRS strategy, the naked scanner, and Sensei strategy.
Oh, so I didn't give you Shooting Star. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, try to set it up the best you can from the pictures that you have. And then send me pictures and just double check when you're done so I can see if it's been done. Correct.
And send me that sheet that you had just done for us.
Oh, the notes.
Yeah, with the notes and explanation and everything else. Pretty please with sugar on top.
Gotcha. this way. Oh, I can't. Where's my camera? I'm have to take a picture. Oh, annoying. Okay. Oh, what did I do? Take me out to my double. Okay, if I can find the picture, that would be lovely. Alt S. Oh, okay. I think I got it, guys. Oh. Okay. I like it. Boom, boom, boom. Let's do this. Okay, awesome. Well, my laptop is 16%.
Okay.
And I'm going to send this to you. Oh, perfect.
Got it.
Cool, cool. Sally, I'm gonna send it to you, but I'm gonna also explain what it means. So, just so that we have it. Ebony, do you want this one too?
No, I think I'm good. I just took a screenshot, so
Great.
I have all the parameters.
Ebony.
Hey.
Okay.
No, this is good. Yeah.
Stop share. I gotta erase this. Wow, it's right. I can see it properly looking at it from my point of view, but I know if you guys are looking at it in the back.
What is it?
Right on my window. I used to, at least.
You wrote on your window?
Yeah, I always do.
Yes.
The crazy stuff we do over here.
Yeah.
We write on our window.
Yeah, and does it come off?
Yeah.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah. Whiteboard markers, liquid chalk. Oh yeah. Easy wipe off.
Did you say liquid chalk?
Yep. That's what
Yeah.
Okay.
Take me out tonight, bubble. Anyways, it's 1:30, so I know, Sean, you have to go.
Yeah, I gotta bounce. I gotta go make some money.
Y'all make that money, baby.
Yeah, I am.